Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Berzosa. President Bongbong Marcos will lead the celebration of the country's 126th Independence Day in Luneta today. In a statement, Marcos lauded the ordinary Filipinos for having the true spirit of freedom amid the daily struggles. He also praised the strong sense of nationalism among Filipinos and their unity in protecting the freedom passed on to us by our forebears. Marcos urged Filipinos to be dedicated with him in achieving what he calls the Bagong Pilipinas. Let's now take a look at the latest situation in Luneta Park, where President Marcos will lead the celebration of the Independence Day.
Pag-asenso, magsikap na mabuti at nang uminhawa tayo. Malaki natin sa mundo at di pumalas ang bagong Pilipino at bagong Pilipinas. Panahon na.
Sa puntong ito, atin pong sabay-sabay na bigkasin ang panata sa bagong Pilipinas.
Taas ka ng kamay! Na!
Panata sa bagong Pilipinas. Bilang Pilipino, buong pagmamalaki kong isasabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Buhay sa aking dugo ang lahing dakila, magiting at may dangal. Palaging dadalhin sa puso, isip at diwa ang aking pagmamahal sa kultura at bayang sinilangan. Kaisa ng bawat mamamayan, iaalay ko ang aking talino at kasanayan sa pagpapaunlad ng aking bayan.
We are seeing live pictures of President Bongbong Marcos leading this country's 126th Independence Day celebration at the Luneta Park. He will be leading this along with NHCP Chairperson Lisa Guerrero Nakpil and AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner Jr. This will commence with a flag-raising ceremony to be followed after by a wreath-laying rites. This is just a series of activities that cap off the country's celebration of the Independence Day. And later this afternoon, there will also be the Parada ng Kalayaan, or the Freedom Parade, which will feature different floats made from different provinces in the country, as well as a mini concert tonight by Filipino group Bini. So as you can see here, the celebration of the Independence Day being led by President Marcos. This is his second year leading the country's Independence Day celebration since taking office on June 30, 2022 as the 17th President of the Philippines. President Bongbong Marcos has approved the expansion of the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, or 4Ps. Pregnant and lactating women are now included to ensure that the health and needs of children are addressed in the first 1,000 days. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza has the details.
pregnant and lactating women will now be included at the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. During the sectoral meeting in Malacanang yesterday, President Bongbong Marcos approved DSWD's proposal to ensure that the health and needs of the children would be addressed in the first 1,000 days. PBBM also tasked DSWD and NEDA to come up with the final numbers so that necessary adjustments could be done in distributing the cash grants. Meanwhile, the Department of Information and Communications Technology assures the public of safeguards for the digital version of the National Identification Card. The Philippine Statistics Authority, in partnership with the DICT, launched the Digital National ID yesterday.
Ang DICT ho, nung nilunsad nito ang digital ID natin ay nagkaroon ng maraming encryption, maraming safeguards ho yan. So when you launch your national ID or the digital form of your national ID sa eGov app ho natin or titingnan nyo ho doon sa website nyo, ay makikita nyo ho meron siyang hologram, marami siyang security features. And in the future ho, binabalak na rin namin to add an additional layer of security. Isama na ho sa blockchain technology itong digital form na ng ating national ID system.
According to PSA, over 80 million Filipinos have registered for the national ID with approximately 56 million digital forms generated. The public can access or verify the digital national ID at national-id.gov.ph or through the eGov app. Mobile journalist Julie Baiza, We Are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News.
Tanghal! Ta! Kalapunan, mga Pinot Kawal, tanghal! Ta!
Let's now take a quick look at today's other headlines. The Philippine Star reports that President Marcos will skip the Global Peace Summit in Switzerland this weekend. Presidential Peace Advisor Carlito Galvez Jr. will be the country's representative instead. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky personally invited Marcos to attend the summit. And the Philippines' trade deficit narrowed year on year in April, according to a report by Business World. The country's trade in goods balance stood at a $4.76 billion deficit in April. That's 1.5% lower than the $4.83 billion gap in the same month in 2023. The Meralco Bolts aim for a 3-1 series lead, while San Miguel seeks for redemption in Game 4 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals. Meralco is currently in control of the best-of-7 finals after snatching Game 3 last week. If they win tonight's game, Meralco is just one step away from taking their first-ever championship in franchise history. Meanwhile, the Beermen are expected to further utilize Junmar Fajardo and CJ Perez to equalize the finals. You can catch Game 4 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals later tonight at 7:30 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. You can also watch it live on RPTV, PBA Rush on Signal TV, and on the Pilipinas Live app. And those are the top stories of the hour. But join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.